Oh, no question. I even addressed our team on that. Let's enjoy it. It's opening day. We got blessed for this. Yesterday was miserable, so they're excited. These are the days that you don't have to tell them when to be here. They're all out here early.
The rankings came out yesterday. You guys picked to finish 7th. Is that something you also talk to these guys about and say, obviously nobody believes in us?
I definitely do. It's a case where we want to be that team at the end of the year, but let's prove ourselves early. We have a pre-Big South schedule that could really prove what I think our team's about with the teams we're playing. So, yeah, it's something I addressed immediately.
When you've been building this program like you have, to have a year like last year where some things went better, some things went worse, how do you keep building momentum and keep growing it as you have?
I'll probably tell you that as we go through the year. This summer has served as a really catalyst for everyone in this program. For what we've gone through, and as I've told them, we may face more talented teams. I really don't think we're going to face any tougher teams after what we've watched Chris go through and what he's brought us through with him. That's why I feel so confident about this team.
Had to go through and helping Chris with everything?
I think so. We kind of coined the phrase, what's next? But what's next in a positive way, not question mark, exclamation, what's next? And that's really what we learned this summer. Chris has always been a guy that leads by example, still is, but has really taken a bigger role this year.
For him to be back on the field today, I mean, you've obviously worked out and done all the things, but for it to be season for him, I've got to think relief. But what do you see as a player? What do you see from him?
Well, it's special. I actually threw his BP group today. The little sign we put in right center is all he really wanted to do. We put a sign up for his mom. We're going to wear stickers on our helmets. He was just ready to get going and be normal. He had kind of said, this is the day that I'll just be a baseball player again. And he was out here at like 11:30. So, he's ready to go.
Are you worried at all that, I don't want it to just be like a distraction, but this is going to come up over and over again? How do you make sure the guys deal with it every time?
I think we're going to learn a lot as we go, but we've learned a lot already as we went through what he's been through and us sitting. We've had a lot of team meetings of just really making a point of it. I haven't avoided it at all, and there will be. I know some teams have already reached out to me that want to do some things when we play them. And I think he has the right mindset to understand. Let's win the game and then understand it is meaningful to him what people want to do.
That first game, I know there's going to be so much attention, not just from us, but from national and all that stuff. How do you address that? It's a long way to go still.
You know what? I don't know. The biggest thing I've told Chris, let's be healthy. Let's make sure in these next couple weekends that we get to do this, that we get you in that rhythm. Had a very good BP today. This is an important game today, I think, for him to get a feel for it. And, it'll be excitement for me with Coach Mazey coming in with West Virginia, who coached me here. The national media have already reached out for that opening weekend. But, as I told him and Chris agreed, let's have national media at our last game because that means we're playing an important game, and what a good ending to maybe a year story that would be.
What's the biggest thing you want to see this team improve on over the course of the next 3 weeks?
Really getting back out and being consistent defensively. I really feel we're going to be a team that will throw strikes. We've always been pretty good at hitting. Now we got to match it. We can't give teams extra outs with our defense. We've got an older group of guys all over the field. So I'm really looking for us to jump out with a fielding percentage right now that can carry us into the spring.